Hello, hello, hello. It's so awkward. How is everybody doing? I cannot find my mouse. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, hi, Sue. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Miss Donna Bonin. Hi, Mary Casey. Hi, Cheryl. Hello, Lori. Hi, Spooky Butt. Sue. Hi, Trees. Hi, Trish. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing on this lovely Tuesday? Hello, Miss Edie. Hi, Perkins. Oh, my goodness. I don't know. We're supposed to be getting cooler these next couple of days, it says. I think it said like we're supposed to be like 79 or something on Friday, but it's hot. I don't know what's wrong with this cat. It's hot. Hi, Miss Linda Baker. Hi, Carrie. Yeah, I don't know. It's like got that icky, don't want to do anything kind of hot. Hey, Nicole. Oh, my goodness. Troy, what on earth was that? Oh, my gosh. Where's my brace? I don't even know. Hi, Teresa Cherry. So, you could have my weather. It was 42. Oh, gosh. No, that's okay. Good morning, Nikki Hunter. No, I'm good. I'm good. I wouldn't mind it getting a little bit cooler and staying cooler, but I'm good. Cooler didn't make it to get to 60 yesterday and only 61. Please give me back my summer. Oh, you like the hot weather, Miss Linda? Hi, Helen. We had 50 this morning. Yeah, I feel discombobulated, Mary Casey. I don't know. It's like a weird kind of day. I feel very discombobulated. I don't have my lippies on. Troy's going to yell at me. Well, I think have you tried a hydrocortisone injection in your wrist? No, I haven't. Actually, I haven't tried anything. Hi, Beth. Hi, Lisa Hampton. Hi, Kathy Clark. I haven't tried anything. I've just been wearing that brace when all day, and then in the evening when I sleep. But that's it. I haven't tried anything. Hi, Bernice. It's cool and windy here in my part of Kentucky. Ooh. Hi, Brenda. All right. So we are working on Mr. Scully, still part 2 of the probably never ending. What? No, I don't want to leave. I want you to pay attention to me and work. It's probably because I have a big pile of stuff over here for, this skeleton thing. So, all right. So, if you weren't here, we have been working on Mrs. Scully. We did a bunch of texture, 3D powder on the headstones and decoupage them with decoupage queen rice paper. And then I found the feeties, the little rubber feeties. And then we put the same texture on a silver, I don't know what it was. I think somebody said it must be like a salt because it doesn't have a top. I don't know. And hi, Tammy. And we did the same thing. It's got all that yummy feeling texture on here. And then dry brushed them both in white, or all of them in white. I painted the inside, the acrylic paint, metallic, in antique copper. I've never noticed that that's not spelled properly. That's not spelled antique. That's spelled antic. You guys ever notice that? A-N-T-I-C. Anyways, I painted it antique copper. And then when we were leaving, we were working on this little lantern. I painted the outside the same antique copper or antique copper. And then I did the crackle medium on the outside, so that way we can paint it black and then see the antique copper from underneath. Yeah, I've never noticed it. And I don't know if you guys have ever noticed. I've always just said antique, but it says antic. You guys see that? A-N-T-I-C? That's why I was looking at it like, that's not the proper way. Anyway, so we have to do something to Mr. Scully's hat, because he's the one that I got that lights up all kind of cool colors. I'm thinking that we'll either stripe it or check it. I don't know. And then I'm thinking I want to do some foil around the buckle. And then we have we talked about maybe making this a lantern, so I forgot about that. I might need to run into my room and get this a little bit higher. So we'll kind of get that all into size. Oh, and then I did do the heavy body gel in matte to kind of frost the glass. Now the glass is all kind of crazy. I didn't do that. That's how it came. But you can't see it when it's inside. So I'm not going to fuss with it. So let's put the black. Is that going to show? Do I need to make that? No. Okay. Let's put the black on here and get that to crack. And then we'll move on because we need to do these too. Hi, Miss Linda. Hi, Lorianne. I hate wearing shorts, y'all. I've told you guys that a few times, and I have shorts on today because it's hot, and now I feel like I have to keep pulling them down. I don't know why. I just feel like I do because I hate shorts. What do I want? Black. All right, so let's use the black chalk paint. So if you guys have the decor paint chalky, and you want a black color, you need the ebony. The black actually is like a charcoal color. It's almost like a gray tone, but I think this is it, isn't it? Yeah. So the black is like a smoky gray. The ebony is your actual black color, and the decor paint chalky. Okay. Now we did put the metallic down, which is okay when it's the bottom, when it's the first part of the sandwich, but it cannot be the top because this does not crack metallic. So crackle medium does not crackle metallic. So this couldn't have been reversed. Otherwise it wouldn't work for you. You probably don't have two sticks with a doorknob stuck in the middle for legs. You probably don't have two sticks with doorknobs stuck in the middle for legs. Hi, Pamela. Are you talking to me, Miss Linda? Oh, I just have like flowers. They say love and flower is what the writing is. You probably don't have two sticks with doorknobs stuck in the middle for legs. I'm trying to understand what on earth that means. All right, so we want to load our brush and go with one swipe because it will start cracking. And if we continue to go back over the same area, you will go over your cracks. Now, I chose the decor chalky just because it's a little bit thicker. And so what I want with the cracks is for it to look a little more like, you know, graveyard-ish. My legs look like sticks with a doorknob stuck in the middle. Miss Linda, I'm not even gonna. Oh, Googly moogly. Okay, and as you can see already, it's starting to crack. Onyx, you don't fit underneath there anymore, you big moose. Goodness gracious. Onyx, for serious, you don't fit under there. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Kathleen. Oh, I got you now, Miss Linda. It was a funny thought after I realized what you were referring to. Mm-hmm. All right, so look at that. Isn't that gonna look cool? And then when we heat it with the heat gun, Troy James, I can't even imagine what you're doing with all of that noise. So now I did put it on here. I'm just going to it's going to get all over my fingers on the inside. And that's fine. I'll just clean them off. But I did put the crackle even up at the top there too, a little bit. And then when we hit this with the heat, the cracks will happen even more, and then it'll look even more cool, even cooler. All right, let's grab that like that. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. I heard legs and knees. I was perplexed. I was very perplexed. And then I understood I understood what she was referring to about her legs. And then I was thinking a doorknob in the middle. And yeah, I was like, oh boy. Oh boy. Because I was talking about the lantern. So I thought at first Miss Linda was talking about something for the lantern. And I was like, I don't get it. What's 2 sticks and a doorknob for the lantern? That was just one of those moments. My hat's on too tight, I guess. All right. So again, the crackle medium is the only one step that we have for Pentart. All the other crackles are 2 steps, all of them. So whether it's the colored ones, the metallic ones, those are all 2 step. This is the only one that is a 1 step, and you have to treat it like it's an acrylic sandwich. But you can get away with putting a metallic at the bottom. And it's going to get all in the inside, everything. I did actually run it very lightly, the crackle medium, on the inside, but I don't know if I will probably do that off camera, if anything, because with the frosted windows, you're not going to see a whole lot. I will paint the bottom as well when I'm done. Yeah, see, Laura, that you were we and you were on the same wavelength, because I was saying about lifting the lantern up higher, and then she said legs. So I was like, wait, what? Okay, so that's pretty much done. Again, I did do the inside a little bit with the crackle medium. I'll do that later. I do want to get any clumps off that are, because I painted the window squares, and your brush automatically is going to dump a lot of excess, or scrape your paintbrush, if you will. So let's dry this and get all of those cracks out. I got my mop brushes in, so I got another mop brush. You guys know I love my Princeton brushes, especially for watercolor. Most all of my brushes for watercolor are the Princeton brushes, but look at that mop brush. That's going to be so nice. And then I just got some regular ones. But you see how I was talking about how big? And this one claims that it's a 3/4, which is the same size as both of these. And it's not. But usually brands do that. Different brands, they have their sizes of brushes can be a little off. Okay, let's try this. Do you know if you put the step 1 crackle medium on glass under the heavy body gel, will it crack like a shattered glass? Do you know if you put the step 1 crackle medium, this, on glass under heavy body gel, will it crack like a shattered? No. So you're saying, will the heavy body gel crack this? No. Now, what you might be able to do is put like fine line crackle on here now, and that will crack. But the heavy body gel is not going to crack your one step. Look at how cool is that? Let's get under here too. I know, right? And it's cracking on the inside too. Can you see it in there? Because like I said, I did put a small layer, so it will crack on the inside when I do it in there as well. And well, since that's going to be lifted, I'm going to end up having to paint that doggone bottom now. Doggone it. Well, I won't glue it down. I won't glue it down. I can always set it on. Of course. All right, I'll fuss with it later because if we even get to that far, I won't. I will glue it afterwards. Okay, so this is our glass. Again, I will do all of the inside later. I'm not trying to bore everybody and have. Look at that. So they sit right down, and there's little notches like these down at the bottom there too. How cool! And then we put our light in there. All right. Well, one thing I did forget, though, is the little doo-woppy. Because the little doo-woppy is what holds the top on. So we need to paint the doo-woppy. That's why I prime the doo-woppy. All right. Let's get a little bit of this out. I got the 3-pack of Ghost at TJ Maxx the other day working on one, and a pumpkin with napkins that looks similar to the paper you used the other day. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you found them. All right. Let's paint the little doo-woppy thingy. I know what it is. I just like doo-woppy better. And then, I mean, we could try. I don't know how good of a crack we will get on this, but we kind of do need to make it a little uniform. So we'll paint it, and then I'll see if the cracking medium will stick on any part of this. I mean, I'm sure it will. And then we will paint it the black so that it'll look similar to the rest of the lantern. Then we got to get the bottoms and Mr. Scully worked on. Okay. I just know I'm going to burn my leg because I don't have pants on and I keep putting this underneath. But I'm afraid if I leave it out, Troy's going to come over here and grab it because how he likes to help dry. And then I'd rather burn my leg than him burn his hand on this because that thing is hot. Hi, Melissa. Melissa joins. Good evening, Jill. Yeah. The doo-woppy, whatever. Doo-woppy. Are you packing your bags? You ready to go already? Huh? Are you packing your bags? You ready to go already? Hmm? Oh, yeah. Well, it's not time to leave yet. Oh, my goodness, you guys. So every morning, my routine now is, you know, when I take Trev to work, I stop at the Chevron on the way home and I get, I know you got a new case, and I get the dog treats, like the little beef jerky bites, and I get Troy donuts, and then whatever else I might pick up for Troy or myself. I might get a Red Bull or something. Anyways, every time I walk out of the house, I'm like, oh, I have my house slippers on in the house. So today we're pulling out and I turn around and we start to leave the court and I'm like, oh no. And Trevor goes, what? And I go, I have my house speedies on. I gotta go change my slipper. And he's like, Mom, and he looks at his clock. I'm like, we got time. We got time. So I run in the house. By the way, I made him another breakfast burrito. Today was turkey bacon and eggs. But anyways, I run in the house, and Nick looks around the corner because I always make a little bit. Well, the last 2 days I've made extra so that he can have some. And he comes, he goes, what are you doing? I go, I forgot to change my slipper. Everybody was looking at me like I was nuts this morning. What, baby? What? You got everything in that backpack. I can tell it's heavy, son, because of the way that you're holding it. I told Trevor, I said, Trevor, I cannot be that person walking into the Chevron with furry house slippers on. I'm not going to be that person. And the doggies need their snacks, and Troy needs his treats. So then, of course, we get on the freeway, and 10 minutes is a big difference, especially here in the traffic here. And so we kind of hit a lot of traffic on the 99, and he was just on the 5, and he was just looking at me. Now it's like, don't worry, we got time. We'll make it. We'll make it. Does the doo-woppy have anything to do with the doorknob hanging in the I have used polyacrylic as a base glue and another coat of polyacrylic over frosted glass and get a crackle of that it makes look like. Hi, Barbara Ross. Hi, Roxanne. Yes, you can. Yes, I can. walk in the chevron with my slippers on? No, I'm not going to be that person. I told you guys about the day that I walked in and I had one glove on my hand, right? Yeah, that was already bad enough when I had one glove on because I couldn't find the other one and it was cold. All right, I just put some crackle medium on here. Will it crack? I don't know, but we need it to be uniform to be the top of this. So if it cracks, it cracks. If not, it'll be black. Whatever. I'd pay to see you be that person to no. No, ma'am. No. I was wondering why I felt a little funny when I was pressing on the gas and the brake when I was backing out the driveway. I was like, at least I recognized it before we even got out of the court. I mean, I literally had just backed out of the driveway, and I was like, wow, this is weird. Well, go up to the schools, and all the kids have slippers on. Oh, I know. We weren't allowed to wear, like, flip-flops in school. I remember. Sorry, I have a hair on my lip. I remember that specifically, that we weren't allowed to wear those in school because, you know, like a trip hazard. All the girls had to have like a slingback strap on their shoes. Man, I don't know what's wrong with my throat. All right. I should probably actually use the deco art for this, but it's all right. So because I don't know if we will even see any cracks, I'm just going to kind of let the paint drag, and if it doesn't cover, it doesn't cover. It's fine. Just so, you know, it'll look like that. So if the cracks happen, that's fine. If not, it won't be totally black. But yeah, I know Trev was like, oh, we're going to be late. We're going to be late. He was still there 10 minutes early. So, okay, I'm not going to worry too much about those because they got to fit into the little holes there. That's what holds on the top. All right. Okay, good enough. You're welcome. I didn't finish it. If you notice, I didn't finish the whole thing. I stopped halfway. When I was in school, we couldn't even wear sneakers. Really? We weren't. Yeah, Carrie, I specifically remembered we weren't allowed to. How about hanging on with someone who would? How about hanging out with someone who is that person? If you really want to go out in your slippers, Nicole, in your pajamas and all that stuff, you do you. Okay. So it did crack. I don't know if you guys will be even able to tell, but I can see like it did crack. It's kind of funny. Good enough. All right. So now we have our little piece. This is what will hold on the top. And it does need to be, I will need to varnish it so that way it doesn't scratch off of the handle. But, okay. Hey. What on earth? Okay, there we go. Scoot. All right, so now we have this. Now, so, ooh, we could crackle his hat. So right now, the way that this sits in there, so do you guys think I should, we were talking yesterday, it's hard for you guys to see, but this is how, that's not how it's going to be, but let me see if I could do it like this. Hold on. Don't be dumb. So, I don't know. They were talking yesterday about, I'm trying to figure out a good way to lift this up so you guys can see the way that it is as far as like how high it sits. So we were talking yesterday about maybe possibly having a lantern up higher, because right now this is how he would sit. Now, keep in mind, we would have like a bunch of, you know, there's going to be a bunch of like Spanish moths in here too. So I don't know. And Terry will record you and show. Yes, I will. Hi, Liz. Oh, yeah, Nicole. Because, you know, you could totally do it, and I will totally be there supporting you while you are dressed in your slippers and your pajamas. And I won't be saying nothing. Nothing. What I do, on the other hand, I cannot be held accountable for. So I'm thinking that this needs to just be black. Right? I don't think this needs to be anything crazy. I think this can just be black. Sorry, this is going in pieces, but I'm kind of doing one little part at a time. So, hi, Marianne. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. Hi, Robin. Goodness gracious. We will. Hold on a minute. I did this yesterday too. Hold on. I want to texture this. I don't want to dry brush it with white. We're going to dry brush it with the antique copper. Hold on. Okay. Because I still want texture on here. Onyx, Mama, you don't fit there. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. And then we will paint Mr. Scully's hat. And I think we do crackle it like we crackle that puppy. All right, let's get this textured. Because I don't think anything should be nice and smooth and, you know, it's got to be a little creepy vibe. Nah, not enough. Little more. Okay. And for those of you who always wonder, this was the brush I used yesterday with the 3D powder. And you guys seen how crazy it looked yesterday. Like I said, it cleans right out. No problem. Okay, let's try that again. So now this will have a little bit of texture because I don't want it to be matchy and you know, do the crackle medium on here, but I do want it to have some type of texture. So hi, Joy. Onyx is a girl. Onyx is a girl. Jack is the boy. That's why I always call her Mama Girl. But yeah, she does love me, but also Troy and her mess with each other, and Troy's right here, so she's also hiding from him. Onyx is the blue eyes, and Jack is the one who looks like Chewbacca. So okay. So also doing a little dabbing on there, so that way a little more of the texture sits on there. I'm gonna get all my fingers dirty again. Okay. It's good. It's good. All right. Let's dry that, and then we'll dry brush it a little bit with the antique copper. And hi, Molly. How are you? The only thing is that we need to find out what color to crackle Mr. Scully, because the lights in Mr. Scully, he lights up a variety of different colors. So and since we have the antique copper, oh, I'm doing a little Halloween scenery. So we were working on the tombstones yesterday. We decoupaged them and put texture on them. We just finished the little lantern and then frosted the glass and then crackled that. And they will all go in this doo-woppy. And then Mr. Scully in there. So we have to paint his hat. But it's a whole little, oh, and then I took a silver, I don't know what it was. What, did we figure it out? Was this supposed to be a salt for salt? I don't know. Okay. And then we're going to test out the mop brush. I'm so super excited. Let's get out my mop brush and let's get some of the antique copper. Hi, Christina. Hi, Nancy. Happy Tuesday. All right. I don't think I need that anymore. Let's move this. Oh, and then we have hay bales. We have all kinds of stuff going on over here. I know you got a new case, you little chicken little. Keep tricking me. All right. So mop brush, remember, surface level is dry with the 3D powder, but the chances of underneath being dry, not so much. So you can take a mop brush, you can take the little shadow brushes, anything with very loose hair. And then just, you know, come in and flick on here. And I'm just going to come on the high points first. And this is just to bring this color in line with the lantern without actually cracking it. We're going to just pick up on the texture. Okay. See all that yummy texture? And then now this sitting on here, right? It's in line with the cracks. I love this, by the way. Kettle, the small one. Well, we're calling it we are going to call it a cauldron. But it was, I don't know, I got like a little bitty silver like tea kettle. And then this was, I don't think it was a set. They were near each other when I got it at the thrift store. But yeah, so. Okay. So now his hat. I want to foil the buckle. I do know that. But what are we going to do to the hat? We need a color to paint the hat. So if you don't know, he lights up all the colors, right? So red, purple, green, blue. So it doesn't, and then we don't really have any prominent colors, so we can really do anything. I'm almost wondering... We could do the same kind of, we can do the crackle medium on his hat, but we could do a salt dish. It was a salt dish. Okay. Should we do like the Bordeaux color? So like the red. Like this. So this is the Bourdon, and then we can crackle that and put the black on that. Can I do a green metallic and then black? Yes, I can. Hey! That's not Papa's. Those tags don't come off. No, you don't cut all of those off, Troy James. That's not tags like on your shirt. Is that why you're so quiet back here? You're cutting tags? Son, you don't do that, okay? That's yai for Choi Choi. That will give Choi Choi yayis. No. You cannot hurt my Choi Choi. I will knock you out. No, that doesn't come off. No. No, that doesn't come off. That's to hang your stuff like this. See? Girl. Look it, we have cool. If we do a green, we have, this is Golden Touch. Ooh, I kind of like the green. This is green, but look at it, has like a gold shift. So I don't know. We can do. I don't mind either one. So green or the red. Golden Touch. Golden Touch is this one. All right, you and Onyx. Mama has too many scissors over here. You need to slow your roll, Batman. You can't cut off all the tags on that bag, son. That's decoration. So this is... Really? Really? That's how you feel? That was gross. And it has to be green of all the colors. Look at that. So again, this will work The crackle medium will, I hate shorts. The crackle medium will work because the metallic is the bottom color, right? So, but because we're using the metallic on this hat, let's paint it black first. And then we can still, because like I said, I do want to foil his buckle. Okay. Now, if you remember, his hat was black to start, but I wouldn't have been able to paint on it if I hadn't put bonding primer on. So I had to put bonding primer in order to change the color of it anyways, even though we are painting it black again for the moment. Hi, Lisa. I know. I need to just get glass because you guys were telling me to have glasses for the ghosts too. What, baby? You want me to wrap it and put a rubber band for you? Huh? You did a good job already. It's almost all the way wrapped, Troy Troy. All right. I already know. As soon as this rubber band goes on, you're not going to like it. There you go. And as always, start with the black base for the metallics. Troy, you're going to make that backpack so heavy, son. You put your laptop, your lunch, all your charging cords. Good quiggly muggly. I'm excited about the hat. No bad. Troy. Pops. You don't even like rubber bands on here. I'm telling you. There you go, baby. He's packing his bags, y'all. So I bought a pressure washer, and it came in yesterday because I want to do my, like around my door, my front door. And Troy, there's no way a little rubber band. Anyways, I had to order another, well, I didn't have to, but I got another water hose because I didn't want to lug the one from the back to the front. And of course, Troy has his eyes all on that water hose and the pressure washer. I'm like, oh, no way, Jose. Can you imagine him getting that pressure washer with the dogs? Oh my gosh, they will be traumatized. Troy, you're killing me, Smalls. Like, how many cords do you possibly have down there? Like, this is redonkulous at this point, son. Oh my gosh. Ever since Trevor and that water balloon fight, he has... Troy, where are you getting all of these cords? Are you unplugging all of Mama's stuff? That's enough. Where are you getting all these cords? You're sitting by me. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness the doggone tablet is on Wi-Fi. My mouse probably isn't going to work anymore. A computer. Local. Chaos. Chaos. No, I'm not giving you any more of my rubber bands. I'm serious. I want to know where all of these cords are coming from. All right. Get a little bit underneath his head because I did spray under here. If you're new to me, you know, you will know that the Troy Boy, this is actually his show. This is actually, you know, I'm just here for entertainment. He runs things around here. And he will not be ignored. So if I ignore him when he wants something, he will just yell at me. So I apologize in advance for all the interruptions. Okay, it's good enough. Now let's get another one and get the green on. That, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Golden Touch. I think I may have used it once, and it's gorgeous. Hi, my Monica. Hi, Janet. Aw, thanks, Marianne. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Holly girl. And I know I got a little bit on that, but we're going to paint his buckle a different color, and I want to foil that buckle. Maybe we'll do a holographic foil on his buckle. Hi, Laura Simmons. How are you? Okay. But if you like green, you need it. Even the regular green metallic is beautiful, but this one, it's got some type of sorcery in it. Okay. Let's wash this little tight. Actually, I probably have 17 other ones over there, but all right. And let's get a little middle of the buckle. What now? Are you showing me something else you want to buy on TikTok? Huh? Okay. Now you guys can see. And it's just got like this gold shift, and it's so pretty. And I'm not really even a green type of gal, but hi, Miss Shauna. We'll do another coat after that dries. Hmm? Yes, I can. So this is the Golden Touch. Hold on a minute. It wants to focus on everything except the writing. Hold on. And then it's the acrylic paint in metallic. So Golden Touch. It is an absolutely, it's beautiful. And that the gold shift is really, it's almost like a chameleon is what it reminds me of. What was that, Pops? What was that? And this stuff, I asked Nick, I was like, where is this coming from? Because there was a bunch of these little chippies that were coming out of him. Because I thought for sure he was broken. And I don't know if it was excess from when they made him. If it was like the excess that they, you know, take out. Because we inspected him and he's not broken anywhere, but there's all these, and the color is weird wherever I put it. It's a weird color of stuff that keeps coming or that I have found in him. All right, let's dry that a little bit. Hi, Annette. Your brush strokes are always so smooth. Mine are not. Yeah, with the green. So we'll dry it, and then I want to do one more layer on him so it will be nice and opaque. Then I'll have to clean up around his head, which won't be a problem because it doesn't have bonding primer on it. So now you get the full. And then right there is like wherever their little connecting, I guess, is when they've made him. I don't know. They didn't make it very inconspicuous, though, did they? Pops, what is that popping sound that you're doing? Are you trying to stand up? I feel you pulling on my chair. Yeah? Oh, you're not popping anything. You're closing your laptop. Never do mine. Never do mine. This is a good color, especially, I mean, well, Halloween is great, but even for Christmas, if you're not, that traditional pine green and red, and like to, have a little bit of variation of greens and reds. Okay. Now let's go around his brim so I can pick up any brush strokes. So the main thing I could tell you about brush strokes, couple of things. First, you want, a nice soft brush, one. Number two, if you don't have a lot of paint on your brush is going to pull. It gives that resist, which causes brush marks. So, I don't go in like this, but I'm also not stingy when I go to paint either. So you can see there's a lot of paint on there, but having a lot of paint or, paint in general on there will let me have a smooth coat. If I get a little bit of paint, okay, and I start painting, right? I can't even do it if I tried. Hold on a minute. So if you have a little bit of paint on your brush and see that? So you're trying to paint. I know that's very dramatic. But when you have a little bit of paint on your brush, it starts to pull at your paint, and then it's not a smooth drag anymore. It becomes a drag. So you need paint on your brush to give you that ability to work. Because when you have just a little bit of paint, your brush pulls and it pulls on the paint, and then it gives you all those brush marks. You see? So, I mean, that's the biggest thing I can tell you. I know, like, people, it's a hard, thing. It's either too much paint or not enough paint. But you have to just kind of find that little groove. And then if you feel like your brush is always pulling, just mist it lightly. And the reason why you're misting it lightly is because the same idea as if you have enough paint on your brush, you need it to be a little bit wet so it will move for you. It's the biggest thing I can say about avoiding brush marks. As you guys know, I don't like brush marks. I don't like it at all. It's a great color, right? The skeleton came from Michael's. I'm not a green person either, yeah. Beth. When you're in trouble. Yeah, so basically don't be sparse with your paint. You've got to load it on your brush and you've got to put it down so that it can move. And, you know, a lot of people, oh, I always get brush marks. It must be my brush. It's not always your brush. It's not always your brush. Most of the time it's because you don't have enough paint on your paintbrush. So I'm almost thinking that we don't crackle him. Because if I crackle him, we're going to cover all of this green. What do you guys think? I almost think we leave the green now that I see him. Oh, the Grinch would be perfect for the Grinch. Yes, this green would be perfect for the Grinch. Oh, whoops. Hi, Tina. I don't think we should either because it's going to be hidden. All right. So, like I said, I will clean up around because up underneath his head, there's paint, but it's not primed. So, I'm positive if I rub, yep, it comes right off. Again, why do we prime? Because of that. It rubs right off. If you don't have a bonding primer and you try to paint, it'll come right off. So that's the why. So anyways, I will clean up underneath his head. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there's just a little bit underneath his hat that meet his top of the head. Okay, so let's look at the holographic foil. Because before I figure out what to paint his buckle part, the band, I want to see what color foils we have. So we have, those are little circles. That one I think is the one we used on that big Mama Jamma. It was either this one or that one. Circles are the same. That looks like glitter, stars. Okay, these are regular. Okay, let's see. I don't. Oh, that one kind of looked. Is that the same? Oh, that's the same. Okay. So this one just looks like glitter. So I'm almost going to pull that one out. That one is like little circles, which doesn't necessarily bother me. Just because if I'm thinking about like the cauldron and the bubbles, I don't know, my brain works like that. And then I like this one with all of the like shattered look. So either champagne, hologram champagne, which is the like bubbles, dots, or hologram glitter. What on earth is this one called? Spots silver. Are these in the right? Anyways, okay, they say so. So they say this one is glittered and this one is champagne. The little circles are champagne and this one is glitter. What do you guys think? So if we're going to do that like that, let's, oh, I still have this over here. Glitter. I'm also not a huge Halloween person, but I'm liking this so far even. Yeah, it's funny because I love to do like the Halloween, like all the little dioramas and Christmas, but like I don't put out a bunch of Halloween decor. I never have. Yeah. Glitter, champagne. I think this one was glitter, right? And that one was champagne with the bubbles. Hey, that's not the one I want. Choi. How much milk do you need in that cup? It's overflowing already, Papas. 2 for glitter and 2 for champagne. Great. Okay, so I'm just going to base this. Oh, well, yeah, because this is just a pearl. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I messed that up. I was thinking it didn't matter that I got willy-nilly on that paint, but it does matter. So this is just a pearl. It's the pearl line. I don't have many of these because the color payoff is not, oh, I need it. The color payoff is a very sheer color, which is what I wanted underneath this, but I got a little happy right here, so let's erase the happy. Pops, you're killing me, Smalls. Okay, pasta sauce. What are you doing in there? Don't me. What you doing in there, Tata? I already packed your lunch. Okay. Just very lightly. I don't need to get it because, again, I'm going to put the foil on all of it. So, but I don't want it to have like a dark space, you know, or really weird colored underneath in one area. So that's the only reason why I'm going over it with the plaster. Oh, that wasn't the color. Glitter, champagne, glitter, champagne. Oh. All right, I'll just pick. All right, let's try this just a little bit. And there's going to still be a little bit of green underneath it, but I'm not going to get too picky with it right now. How many brushes will you wash today, Carrie? you know, a gajillion. A gajillion. So again, this is the pearl line, the acrylic paint pearl. It's the line is more of a sheer line. It is, you know, shiny, obviously, because it's pearl, but your color payoff is not as opaque as it as the other. Now you could put like a black base under it, and obviously it would be, you know, it would show up more than on a white. And I'm just putting this underneath just because the holographic foils are more of that silver, even though it says champagne, unless I pull it out and it's got a champagne base, and it really surprises me. Okay. Getting a little willy-nilly, ma'am. Okay. Just a little bit. Again, I'm not even going to go around the top of the brim or anything, or the top of the buckle. And then we got to get out our decor glue tacky. You could also use your, what's it called, foil glue, if you have that one. Both of those will be fine for this, but let's dry it a little bit, and then we'll put on some of the tacky glue and then rub those on. Hi, Betty. Thank you. Okay. Let's take another brush, because, you know, we haven't pulled out enough just yet. Wait, Chihuahua. Okay. More Princeton brushes. And let's get some of the decor tacky glue on. Now this one I will be careful, because I only want the foil on his buckle part. Try not to get my entire hand sticky. Troy's being so quiet. Well, he's in the kitchen and he's up to something. Y'all, I can hear him rustling around in there. Troy boy, what are you doing, son? Make sure we get the edging. Okay, let's get the smaller one. We go on the tops. Hi, Mrs. King. How are you? So good to see you. Shannon has a few of the things that I have, the trays that I do with all of the little settings and stuff. She's gotten a few of them, Christmas ones, I think. I don't know if she has any of the Halloween ones, but usually she's gotten a couple of my Christmas. And just getting the very top of the band. Okay. So we can't, usually when your tacky glue has gone transparent, you know that it's ready. But because the silver is so light, it's kind of hard to tell. So I'm just going to kind of make it so that it's evened out and there's no big clumps of it. What were you doing in there, mister? You were so quiet in there. Okay. I know. What were you doing in there? And then we'll hit this with the dryer just a little bit. We'll get that clump off. It's tough. Do you have a graveyard too? I know you, because, hi, Lori. So this is the one I'm doing now. So I can't remember what that graveyard one looks like, but this is going to be kind of the same thing. We'll do a whole little scenery, and then this is the tray. It's a metal tray, and it has that whole setting on there. And then all of this stuff is going in there, and Mr. Scully, and we're just kind of working on all the pieces right now to put in there with him. Hey, Mr. Scully, you got a green head. I'm sorry, my friend. I touched you with my hands, obviously. It gives you character. It looks like you have algae on your head. Poor guy. Okay. Off. It's gone. It's good. All right, let's dry this a little bit. I know, right? When I seen the tray, I think the tray is from Michael's too. When I seen the tray, I was like, oh, one of my little Halloween things will go in there. Yeah, no, he just now took his backpack with him. Yeah, the tray edge on there, and then I like how it has like the little door in the front. All right, so we're just making sure that the decor glue is dry. or transparent. It's not going to dry. It's going to stay tacky for a very long time. You have to get it completely covered with your foils or what have you. Otherwise, that area will stay tacky. All right. So I don't know which one you guys. So let's just do, I guess we'll do the glitter. And what am I going to use to rub this on here? Because it's a smaller area. I'll just use my little. Am I done with you? I don't know. I'm done with you. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to necessarily paint the tray, but we are going to do some stuff to the tray. I know, Troy. What did you do? Why are you smiling at me like that? What did you do in there? You have milk on your nose, by the way. And hopefully that's the only place it is your nose and not all over the floor. Okay, so because I'm going to just do it on his hat, I'm just going to cut this a little, you know, in some thinner strips, just so I'm not having to work with the whole piece. So unlike your other foils, right, the holographic ones, you do need to rub on. So let's just use this little piece and oh, sorry. And then let's get, actually, might as well, since it's on there. Okay, and then we're just going to so kind of like what you would do with your transfers, right? You need to just kind of, you don't need to do it, you know, like the transfers. If you're rubbing it and, you know, you're lifting and some doesn't come off, you have to make sure you put it down in the right spot. This isn't as temperamental, but just make sure, because the decor tacky is going to make sure it stays on there. You're just helping it. And then let's do the little buckle. Might as well get over here too. And then, can you guys see? Well, it's hard to see it, isn't it? I promise it's shiny. I don't know how, maybe you guys can see up here. It's hard to see it with all the shine. And then I will probably need to do a little bit of cleanup with the green, but that's okay. So let's take it from where it ended. No. Don't stick down. And I always mention it whenever you're using the decor tacky, you really do want to make sure that it gets covered with whatever you're using. So velvet powder, the foil flakes, the foil sheets, whatever you're using, because if you miss an area and it stays tacky, it will grab, you know, dust and all that stuff, and it'll be, you know, nasty. So you need to make sure you get all of that tacky, you get something on top of it. And we should be back kind of to the beginning, right? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So, and then you can see where it comes off. So then all this you still have. So I'm going to go around the top because I can still feel it sticky up at the top. And then I'll go around it and clean it up with the green because I'm going to need to. Okay. There is. It's all sticky on the buckle, so. He's so cool. So what I'll do is, like I said, we just need to do a little cleanup around his hat. Yeah, I'm sure he's done something because he came over here too smiley and pointing, which usually means there's something over there for you, Mom. Okay, so we're just going to clean up the little bits that came around the bottom and the top. And what we will do, though, is once this dries, the green, we'll come back in and do a little shading around the band and the buckle, because now I've got a lot of metallic shine on metallic shine, and you know I need to put some depth in there somewhere. So we'll get the antiquing paste. Oh, I got a little happy. So now that's cleaned up at the bottom, and then let's just clean some of the top up here. But yeah, he came over here smiling at me. So I can only imagine what the kitchen looks like. I was telling Nicole, because right before I got on here, he spilled some milk because he likes to, you know, transfer from cup to cup to cup for some reason. I don't know why. But if he's transferring from one big cup to a smaller cup, he will just keep pouring, even though it's not going to fit it all. So then the Roomba has to go to work. There we go. Oh my goodness, look at, you guys, it's hard for you guys to see, but it's got all of that on there. Let's get that back in there. Too much. There we go. It's so cool. I know. I do too, Phyllis. Okay. So now Tomorrow we should be able to put this all together and finish him, because all I want to do now is, so we have, this is done. I will paint the bottom of this off camera and put that on there. And then tomorrow, all we need to do is do some, because I want to do some metallic on here a little bit. I don't know if we should texture this. I'm almost feeling like I want to texture it. I do have a spider we could put on this hat. Yes, absolutely. I'm almost, because right now it's really smooth. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I put the 3D on here? Because if I do that, I'll do that off camera, so that way you guys don't have to watch all of that, because that will be a lot of boringness. And then what we'll do tomorrow is put all the stuff in here, because we have all the Spanish moss. We'll mix in some of the green too. We'll put that in there. We'll charge up the bones so we can stick the bones out of the Spanish moss. We'll put Mr. Scully in here. We still have to do some shading around Mr. Scully, but I think all of the painting and whatnot has been done. And then we will put the cotton in here. And I seen what you guys were talking about with the angel hair, but first of all, it would take a long time for it to get to me, number one. And number two, the iridescent was like a silver color. And so I don't know, it looked strange. So what we'll do is put cotton in here. We're going to use spray tack and put glitter, so that way it has shine. And then we have, like I said, we have our hay bale. So everything tomorrow will be about like getting it all positioned in here. I also have smaller hay bales, which might work as well. So yes to the 3D. Rust on the outside. Yeah, I mean, we could do that. I will put the 3D powder on here, because if we wanted to rust it, I could do that with you guys. Because that, is just painting. So we can take a look at that. But I also do have, and then I also did have a bunch of the small pumpkins and stuff too that we can throw in throughout the little graveyard. Do I have the small hay bales in here? No, I don't. They're in my drawer. So I'll pull out the small hay bales. So we're getting there. So tomorrow, all we have to do, like I said, is all of the like shading and stuff. And then I will take this out because I want to do the umbra. We've got to get umbra, or maybe not even the umbra. We'll do the black antiquing gel around his hat, up and through, the crevices. So that way this will have more detail and stand out. And then he's shaded fairly well, but I want to kind of go in and do a little bit more like underneath his hat and all of that good stuff. And then, yeah, it's just basically putting it together tomorrow. So, yeah, the black. So we're almost there. Like I said, it's all of the little back, the boring stuff, I guess, all of the little bits and pieces. And then I will charge up all of the bones tonight too. Oh, it's not like, well, unless I take you guys in my bathroom again, like I did last time we did these. Last time we did glow in the dark, I took you guys in my bathroom, but I'll charge all of these up as well. And I think that's it. Ooh, we should. Maybe we'll do some of the pumpkins in some of the glow-in-the-dark paint. We might be playing with glow-in-the-dark paint tomorrow because I just thought of something. We need to put some glow-in-the-dark paint on some of this stuff. Oh, yeah. No. And then we also have a bunch of the potion bottles, too, that all light up. Remember these? That light up. So we have lots to do still. Hopefully, I'll finish it tomorrow. We'll see. Anyhow, I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your day. We're getting there. We're almost done. I warned you guys yesterday, though, that this was going to be a long one. So I'll put texture on the tray, and then we'll come back tomorrow. Glow-in-the-dark paint. Yes to glow-in-the-dark paint. I have a bunch of glow-in-the-dark paint that we will definitely be using tomorrow. Embellishment are best to me. Okay, so I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your day. I will see you back here tomorrow, same time, same place. Hopefully we'll finish it tomorrow. Anyhow, I'll talk to you later. Bye.